Hey, he's a Muslim, he's the Antichrist, and he's an atheist. And when you go, which one is he? They go, he's all three. That's right. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe. Hey YouTube, it's me, Nezarek. We're back with another Nez's RE. Hey YouTube, it's me, Nezarek. We're back with another Nez's RE. Hey YouTube, it's me, Nezarek. We're back with another Nez's RE. Today we are talking about Trump protesters and Trump supporters and why I don't give a shit about them getting their asses kicked, okay? So first off and foremost, is there a fire? Where's the fire, buddy? Okay, so basically, some time ago, probably like 2 or 3 months ago, there were a lot of people who were going around kicking the shit out of Trump supporters, okay? A lot of Hispanic people, okay? So I just said in my last video that I really don't give a shit, that they were getting their asses kicked. And I stand by that, okay? And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, that's a infringement against the First Amendment and freedom of speech and this, that, and the other. But you know what? At what point does a protester become a thug? A protester becomes a rioter. A protester becomes the worst thing possible on the planet, and that doesn't, carry the same statute of infringing on, people's freedom of speech. I mean, to me, it's like this. Like, how can you say that, somebody getting mad and attacking Trump protesters or Trump supporters that's a terrible shot. Jesus Christ. How can you say that these are all, constitutional infringements when literally people go to Donald Trump freaking rallies just for a chance to beat up on a protester? It's like they can't wait. It's like it's like a football game to them, dude. And they're just like, a bunch of fans, who get to fucking occasionally kick the defense's ass. Like, it's insane, dude. It's like what the protesters did to Trump supporters recently is the same thing that Trump supporters were doing to protesters from the beginning, okay? And that's why I don't care. That's why I don't care, because it's like this. If you can't take the time to understand, if you can't pull your head out of your ass long enough to understand why Donald Trump was bad for this country, okay? If you can't get online and do the research, even though the internet's readily available and free in many places, if you can't take a second and breathe and realize that he said a bunch of racist shit, and the whole he's not PC bullshit that people try to share in fucking classrooms and everything else as a reason to endorse Donald Trump. Like, if you can't see that that is just an excuse for someone being a racist piece of shit, you deserve to get your ass kicked. I'm sorry. You are literally the most un-American American on the planet. If you think that protesters deserve to be fucking thrown in jail for protesting, if you think flag stomping is bad, okay, but you want to sit here and try to preserve the Confederate flag, if you think flag stomping's un-American, but you want to go and support the flag that caused the deaths of 620,000 Americans, you want to fly the Confederate flag, but you think flag stomping's a fucking problem? You think flag burning's a problem? Okay. Justice Scalia, okay? Scalia, however the fuck you say his name. Just to give you guys an idea of how fucking confused you are, okay? And this goes for you liberals too, okay? Just to give you guys an idea of how fucking confused you are. Hillary Clinton tried to stop flag burning, and Justice Scalia stopped her. That should say something. If you don't know who Hillary Clinton is, you're an idiot and you deserve to. I'm gonna stop being so brutal right now. If you don't know who Justice Scalia is, Google it, okay? and find out that Justice Scalia is the most conservative Supreme Court justice we've ever had, okay? Aside from when that was like the norm, okay? He's like super conservative, super religious, and pretty shitty. He's a pretty shitty dude. I don't like Scalia. When he died, I talk shit about that guy too, okay? And I have planned for people to talk shit about me when I die. That's how things work, okay? Around my circles, okay? Yeah, Dan, he was a piece of shit. Yeah. You know the drive. You know, like, go ahead, say whatever you want. But as far as Hillary Clinton goes, Hillary Clinton is so conservative that she tried to stop people from burning the American flag. Okay? And you guys hate her. Okay? I don't like her either. But I don't like her because of shit like she tried to stop people from burning the American flag. You don't like her because she doesn't like the Confederate flag, or she thinks that it's racist, or blah blah blah, whatever fucking reason you could come up with, the emails, Benghazi, whatever bullshit reason you could come up with. That's why you don't like her. You don't like her pretty much because of the TV and the other outlets that aren't the TV have told you that you shouldn't like her. Okay, as a liberal, I have a laundry list of reasons why I don't like Hillary Clinton, and it's not even a laundry list. She's a typical fucking. There's reasons why I like her too. Okay, like I like her because like she's been in politics for a long time and she's been maneuvering herself for 10 years. I mean, who does that? Okay, it's impressive. Cenk opened my mind up to that. Okay, from the Young Turks. He's the one who like, yeah, you know, it's still impressive. Even if everything that she did was to one day become president, like it's still pretty impressive that she got there, that she got this far. And I was like, yeah, like that's true. That's true. Like I watched House of Cards. Like that shit is impressive. Like she really did it. Okay, so like that's impressive. Okay, nonetheless. But she's an American, dude. Okay, Scalia, that conservative piece of shit, held up the right to burn flags. So you can blame conservatives for all the shit that you see on Facebook with people stomping on flags and burning them. Okay, now let's talk about Trump protesters and how they've been labeled as terrorists. Okay, like Black Lives Matter, another terrorist organization. You know, fucking the NAACP is another terrorist organization. The Help Black Kids Comb Their Hair Fund is also a terrorist organization. Those Negroes' hair deserves to be nappy. You know, like come on, dude. Like we have to come together on this shit, and you guys need to start like stop trying to get people to give you applause for remedial fucking accomplishments. I know that sounds so fucking condescending and stupid, but I mean Trump supporters, dude. Like I have not met. God, and I don't like saying this, but I mean I have not met people that stupid ever in my life. The only time I met people that stupid was in 2008 when Barack Obama, was running for office, and they were like, he's a Muslim, he's a terrorist, hey, he's a Muslim, he's the Antichrist, and he's an atheist. And when you go, which one is he? They go, he's all three. And you're like, yeah, okay, so two of those only work together, you know that, right? And even then, it's pretty loose, okay, so, but, yeah, dude, like, I don't understand Trump supporters, and I know a lot of people like Trump, especially business people who are business oriented. But the reality of the situation is that there's two types of people in the world, okay? And let me explain this so that you guys really get what I'm saying. And I'm not going to tell you which one's which. You guys can figure it out yourselves, because it refers to Republicans and Democrats, or liberals and conservatives, I guess is a better way to say it. But there's two types of people in the world, okay? The first type of person is the person who says, okay, if there was a apocalypse and we were in a state of national security, I go and grab water because we're gonna need water. I could use the water to trade for food. I could use the water to grow plants, and I could use the water to clean wounds and do this and do that. Okay, I'm gonna grab water. What else are you gonna grab? Oh, I'm gonna grab food, so that way we have this. I'm gonna grab alcohol, antiseptic wipes. I'm gonna grab freaking sleeping bags and blankets so we're not cold at night. I'm gonna grab all this so that way it works out. I'm gonna grab extra food just in case we run into anybody else who's starving, you know? Like, there are people out there like that, okay? And then you have people who are like, okay, there's an apocalypse. You ask them the same question. There's an apocalypse. What are you gonna do? They're gonna say, I'm gonna grab my guns. And you go, oh, are you gonna grab water? No. With my guns, I can get water from somebody else. Or are you gonna grab food? No. With my gun, I can take somebody else's food. I don't even have to cook it. Are you gonna grab antiseptic wipes? You forget I got that gun. like those are the two types of people that exist in this country, and I want you to think who those people are. Like, who are those people? Okay, like who would say A or B? Like, and you can't argue that. Oh, well, I think that conservatives are right because we like sharing. We no, motherfucker, you don't. You know you don't. Everybody who's watching this video knows who's who. Okay. The reality of the situation is that it's logical, but it's cold-hearted, and that's what liberals aren't. Okay. Now, when I said that, it was to kind of give you guys an idea of why these people are going for Trump. Okay, and it's a bad analogy. I'm real bad at them, but basically, they think Trump is that gun. I'm fucking business savvy. I can make money. I don't need freaking those jobs from China to come back. I don't need those jobs from Mexico to come back. I can sit in my house and make fucking, $3,500 a month just from one business venture, working fucking 4 hours a week. Why the hell do I need anything? Why do I need anybody else's help? $3,500 a week, 4 hours, or $3,500 a month, 4 hours a week. Not a lot of people can do that unless you're a stripper. Of course, you can do that if you're a stripper. But it's like nobody else has that type of logic, and these people think it doesn't matter what he brings, it doesn't matter what he does, because I will always find a way to make money. Pretty fucking innovative, I think, personally. Actually, it's kind of admirable, but I hate to say it, I'm a water guy. I'd rather have a bunch of friends that I have to take care of than have a bunch of dead bodies around me that I have to worry about getting back up. That's just how I am. I'd rather have a bunch of frenemies, people that I don't really know are my friends or my enemies, than just fucking assume that everybody I bump into is an enemy. Or fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Or assume that I have to be ready to kill everyone who's around me if that happens. I mean, that's what that mentality is. Okay, it's a very strong sense of self perseverance, not perseverance. It's perseverance? Perseverance? I forget the word. Make a long story short. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit tired here. Make a long story short. Don't be the gun type, because you gotta realize, if you're the only person left in the world, we all die when you die. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay? All I'm trying to say is that if you vote for Trump, we're all gonna die, and it's all gonna be your fault. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Deuces.